Hello, allow me to talk about tone, attitude, and mood. These are three confusing aspects that really challenge a number of students, and today I have to make it clear to you. Now, what is this tone? When we talk about tone, it is the manner in which you present information. Most times we talk to other people and they talk to us, and the manner in which they present information tells us what tone is being used. Now, when you come to poetry and excerpts, most times you have to meet these questions, sometimes even in comprehension. Now, when we are asked about tone, we struggle a lot to get the right tone. Now, what do you have to do as a student? Now, I'll tell you a secret about how to get a tone in a poem. Now, I'm going to read a given poem here and make you understand what a tone is. Now, look at this poem by Kaipa Mensah. Cow for breakfast, 6 o'clock, and you insist I must kill a cow for your breakfast. Here with me. What size of beast will you require for your lunch at 12 o'clock? How about that? You see, whoever is speaking in this poem wants to show, kind of disgust and anger towards what others do. You are a host in a ceremony, and people are demanding that you must kill a cow at 6 o'clock in the morning. And then, of course, they'll need breakfast. Later on, they may need lunch and possibly supper. So when you look at the manner in which the persona in this poem speaks, there's some kind of anger, not happy about what's going to happen. There is some disgust, the person is not quite happy about the grade of the guests. The guests want to come and eat and eat. And the kind of meals they want is quite big, you see, a whole cow, a whole beast, and what size? Yeah, so when you look at this question, you realize there is some sort of disgust in the manner in which the persona is expressing emotions. Now, I'll move on to attitude. When we're talking about attitude, we are considering the feelings that the persona has towards the subject matter. And sometimes when you look at the books we are taking currently, whether it's Adolphus, Blossoms of the Savannah, The Samaritan, Fathers of Nations, we must have characters expressing their feelings towards what is happening. Maybe there's a lot of corruption in the society. There is an aspect of traditional lifestyle. Like if you look at Blossoms of Savannah, where you see Resian does not really appreciate the fact that there is female genital mutilation, the fact that there is post-marriage, and we have polygamy. So what kind of attitude does she have? The feelings she gathers about what people think they should be doing in the society. Now I'll go straight to the poem again. A new widow's cry, with a glow of the new window. I kneel. I stretch my arms to the heaven. I raise my eyes to the sky. My voice cries out in agony. The pain, the grief, the sorrow I feel can't be the same that those before me have felt. Why is my pain so raw, so great that it makes my heart bleed? Why are my eyes so wet with the endless stream of bitter tears? Why is it so hard to take the news of my husband's death? That is Denae's ballad, a poem. Now, when you look at this poem, it looks more like a funeral poem. So what is the attitude, the feeling of the widower towards the death of the husband? Yeah, we can see that there is a lot of hatred, so there is a spiteful attitude towards the aspect of death. Death itself, if this woman finds death, if it was a human being, what do you think she could do? So the feelings that are expressed are what we call attitude. And you might have feelings which are loving, it might be hateful, spiteful, sometimes contemptuous, and so many others. Now, finally, it's about mood. Now, many people confuse mood and attitude, but when you talk about mood, it's the atmosphere, that is created around an aspect. It may be in a book, it might be in a song, it might be in a poem, and that's what we taste in paper 1, sometimes paper 2. Now, when you look at the arising emotions that are created because of whatever happens, like the poem I said before, New Widow's Cry by Denae Spallo, If you look at that, the emotions that are heightened are sadness. So it's a sad mood. In other situations, we might have a happy mood that expresses excitement towards what is happening. And most students run to complex terminologies like somber or, they use vocabulary that they may not even spell properly, and discourage students from doing that. You might have a romantic mood, sometimes a serious mood. We have a like a mysterious, when you don't actually understand what's going on. So I know I still have to do a lot, because most students confuse, they don't have actual words to use when they are describing attitude, mood, or tone. So next time I'll be having the breakdown of the specific words, and possibly I'll gather more items and even use Adolphus, Blossoms of the Savannah, The Samaritan, and Fathers of Nations. Bye bye, and keep reading about tone, mood, and attitude. The next book I'm producing in paper 2 will have this, and I hope once it's out, I'll get to have it and go through the variety. We've really explored the moods, the attitude, and tones in this book. Be free to critique, but be sure we've done a thorough job, because I really had to work alongside other examiners and teachers with a lot of experience out there, and therefore I believe it will be of help. Bye bye for now.